everybody, I'm Samantha.
I'm Jake.
Today is World Cancer Day, so we are going to talk about our experience. I think some of you have heard our story probably a million times. For today, I think we're going to just talk about it a little more in depth and create that awareness and knowledge and inclusion. If you guys ever have any questions or want to talk about a specific topic, don't be afraid to shoot that our way either. So I guess we can start with this year.
This last 12 months.
Yeah, has been insane. It was this time last year we were finding out that I had cancer again. I was just told by a doctor that there were no other options for me. But Jake and I felt very strongly that we wanted to continue to fight.
We knew we weren't going to take no for an answer and would find the right path for us to keep treating this going forward.
Mm-hmm. On top of that, this time last year was when the pandemic hit here, so we were feeling all kinds of stress and fear, to be honest. But we finally found a place in California, a wonderful team who is actually dedicated to gynecologic cancers. They're able to find a solution for me, but it came with a big cost. I had to have a pelvic exoneration surgery, and that means that I had already had so many surgeries that removed several organs because of the cancer, and this one was going to take everything that was left. And unfortunately, that meant that I had to live my life with ostomy bags. But fortunately, that meant I got to live. I'll admit that I don't always feel grateful, but when you're so close to death, you have this appreciation for everything, for the little things, for the overlooked things, and as challenging as it is, as tiring as it is, as frustrating, we are glad to be here, and we've made it here. So we're gonna make the most of it. This new life, I now have these 2 ostomy bags that I use to go to the restroom.
Adjusting to ostomy life has not been easy. I want to say for at least the first couple months, we felt like we were drowning in this, constantly trying to figure out what we're doing wrong on Reddit forums and other websites, calling different doctors, trying to figure out answers to these problems that we had no knowledge of. Or they can show you diagrams and explain to you what this surgery was going to be, but until you're waking up in the middle of the night because a bag came off and you have to change the sheets and then put a new bag on and figure out why your skin is irritated at the same time, until you've done that, you don't really know what that's like. At the beginning, when there would be a leakage in the bag, we would crumble. But let's say it happens today, it's not fun, but we roll with it and we're here together to do it.
Teamwork makes the dream work, huh? It's a huge, shocking change. It's traumatic. My body is unrecognizable. It's unfamiliar, and now I start all these new routines. They're just totally different, and there's so much added to normal everyday things.
We've learned to adjust and take on these new things.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't been perfect. I have days where I am still inconsolable, and honestly, there are days when I think that I regret our decision, but I, again, will always come back to the fact that living this life, as hard as it is, as unfamiliar and challenging as it is such a blessing, because I get to live my life. And we have fought and done everything that has been asked of us to live. And I've said it before, but we're gonna live then. To this day, almost a year later, I am still dealing with healing issues. The recovery for this is no joke. I've just started to leave the house and go for walks with the rest of the family. I have yet to drive. I'm slowly trying to become more active. Even sitting has been hard. Plus, we've had to adapt to an entirely new life.
Yeah, and it hasn't been easy given that the world has been in such a crisis for a year now. We have to be even more mindful as she's continuing to heal that she is still susceptible to things, and staying inside while frustrating is sometimes the best option, not only for me, but certainly for her as well.
Yeah, it's been a year of survival, really, and as it has been for everyone else. So if we can share something to help people cope, I hope that it helps.
To help people see that they're not alone.
Absolutely. I'm not usually easily shaken. This year has shook me, and I think that's normal if you feel that way. A lot of crazy things have happened, unfortunate things, and it's a lot for us to take on. But like Jake said, you're not alone. And I think the best thing that we've done, and it sounds kind of cliche, but is take it a day at a time.
Yeah.
If yesterday was a really great day because something really small, like I was able to cook breakfast, or one of my medicines is working a lot better, we take those victories and we run with them and we celebrate them. You should celebrate all the little things and hang on to them and remember them, because those bad times are gonna roll back around. The next day might be terrible. I might not be able to get up, and I will usually let those days bring me down, totally drag me down. I think that, oh man, my progress means nothing. I thought I was doing well, but I'm not. But here's the reality. Healing and recovery and taking care of yourself, really, and life is always gonna go like this, unfortunately.
I think that's so key in recovering from whether it be cancer or a mental struggle or anything else in life, that you have to take those baby steps and know that even as you go forward in baby steps, that there are times where you're going to have to fall back just a little just to go forward.
I'm so proud of you. Amen to that. And I was just going to say, like, the baby steps always include backward steps. Yeah. Like, for anyone, for any process. And I've learned that, and it does hurt. It's been very painful, but I'm learning it. And I hope that by putting it out there, that can help you in your process. Don't be so hard on yourself. Whatever you're going through, give yourself that grace. That's something that we've had to learn too. And, as much as you focus on bad days, give that attention to the good days. Hold on to that and know that they're coming back.
Yeah.
It's a cycle, and it's something we have to learn to balance.
What has been so helpful is reminding ourselves to take things slow, knowing that we have a goal of where we want to be in her recovery in any situation, but remind ourselves that that's the end goal, and that there are so many other steps usually that we need to take to get there, even if it's just small steps. That we are grateful that she can be on her way to being healthy again, but it's always that fear, as so many cancer patients feel, that every day that goes by, every week, month, year, you always have it in the back of your head of wondering, is it going to come back? And, especially with Sam's case of it happening 3 times now, we don't really know what to expect moving forward.
That's definitely a harsh reality for, I think, every cancer patient. It's just kind of haunting you once you have it. And as much as I try to be positive and try to move on, there is that feeling in the back of my head. I get a headache, my stomach hurts, and the first thing that pops up in my head is the worst scenario. And that is just something that I'm gonna have to learn to cope with. I'm under watchful care with some of the best doctors that I've ever had. They're so personable, they're so on top of it and thorough, and I feel heard, I feel listened to. Probably sounds like it would be an assumption, but unfortunately it's not. Listen to yourself, not only that, but speak up in your appointments, ask every single question that you have, and then, if you have hesitations, you're allowed to either try another doctor, get a second opinion. Like, this is your prerogative as a patient, because there have been too many doctors who have dismissed me because of my age or because maybe they didn't believe my symptoms. So I would just hate for anyone to go through that. Pay attention to your body, keep up with your appointments, and be your own advocate.
Looking ahead, I think we're both really excited to see how her healing continues to progress, because from the start of last year to the end of last year, we made a lot of big strides forward. We hope to continue that into this new year. She has a few new treatment options that she's gonna start taking on soon, and the hope is that that continues to move her forward to a new normal.
I'm really proud of how far we've come and all the things that we've overcome. Oh, we got a little buddy. It's our buddy Bruno. We hope that by sharing with you that we can help with, whatever difficulty you might be facing right now. And just be kind to yourself. Jake has to remind me almost every day. We're our own worst critics. Be patient and let the challenges teach you. Let them make you better.
Embrace those hard moments, because those are what are gonna make you stronger and build you up moving forward.
And it's okay to ask for help. I don't know how many times we've had to ask for help. Whether it's mental health, physical health, financial help we've had to ask for, and we're so grateful for the help we have received. We would not be here had we not gotten help, and we're so thankful for all the support and love that we've received. We wish you guys a prosperous 2021. Hang in there, and
thank you for watching. We look forward to sharing more of our journey and our experiences.
I think we'll keep doing these if you like them. So keep your eye out for the next one. Bye. Bye. Oh.